Good evening, and today is August 23rd, 2023, 3:35 p.m. in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. And in this video, I want to talk about Fort Worth SEO practices for Charlottesville, Virginia dentists. This is a part 2 series of Fort Worth SEO practices for dentists in different locations. So in my first video, I was talking about dentists in Dallas, but I wanted to switch it up, have a new example, and this is a bit of a recap. So in this video, I'm going to talk about keyword research for the first 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm going to talk about competition backlink analysis. That's the backlinks will be the majority of what this video will be about. It'll be a competition analysis for the competitive keywords in Charlottesville, Virginia, for some keywords that I derived. So the example site I'm using today is Barracks Road Dental Care in Charlottesville, Virginia. They opened up on August 25th of 2023, so it's, like I said, today is the 23rd, and I just want to show you guys their site. It looks really good and professional. So, caring, professional, comprehensive. These folks are going to open up this Friday, so best of luck to them. And I'm going through their site right here, and it's got a minimalistic feel to it. They've got a phone number for a call to action, corrective dentistry on H tags, H2, it looks like a H2, H3 tag. So that's what I'm really looking for whenever I'm going through on this side. I can see it's a clear call to action, call now, schedule in-person appointment. Very straightforward services. They've got their address on the top. And whenever we do a branded search here, as you can see here that the Google Knowledge graph says that they're opening on Friday, August 25th, and they're coming soon, which is really cool. But back to a technical analysis of understanding this this brand right here. It's Barracks Road Dental Care. So these folks are opening up, and when I'm going to their site for their root domain, barracksroaddentalcare.com, I can see here on their title, Barracks Road Dental Care is your dental care provider in, and it just kind of just goes on. Well, one of the first things that I would understand and analyze here is that this title needs to be under 64 characters. I believe it's 64, might be 68, but around 64 characters is the max threshold that Google will allow titles to be. Any more longer and the redundancy really won't be read, so wanting to put your potentially profitable keywords within your title really can help benefit with your rankings. And as we have here in the meta description, they have a call to action with their phone number, schedule an appointment with comprehensive dental care. Services we offer: teeth whitening, dental imaging, oral health. And I was clicking on cosmetic dentistry earlier, but first let's look and see these guys, where are they ranking for dentists in Charlottesville, Virginia? I chose a bunch of different keywords. I'm going to open up right here. And I went through with Charlottesville Family Dentistry, dentist in Charlottesville, VA, cosmetic dentistry, Charlottesville, VA, dentist near Charlottesville, VA, teeth whitening, Charlottesville, VA, family dentist, Charlottesville, affordable dentist, Charlottesville, VA, dental offices in Charlottesville, VA, and dentist in Charlottesville, with a monthly average search total of 1,110 monthly searches. So once we do the math on that, with that 1,110, I'd say about a quarter of those people are going to click your site. So 444 folks. We continue to do the math here. 22.2 people will obviously, 5% of the 444 will make calls. So I want to really approach this, like I said in the last video, with the Dallas dentist example. Really, 5% is a minimalistic, reasonable, realistic view. 22.2 people are going to make a call. And out of those 22, we could say about 11 people, 50% are going to convert to appointments. Those appointments will automatically be perceived as 366.30 appointments to sales increase by being at the top of the search engines for these keyword terms in Charlottesville, Virginia, if you are a dentist. We had spoken last time about the client customer value and how I came up with this number, the 2,800. So we can go back to our notepad in our notepad here, the source that I utilized was domain.co/blog/average lifetime value dental patient. You can check that out, or you can watch my first video on dental cleanings in Dallas, and we can really get a better understanding of how that LTV is understood. So let's go here. That's an increase of $10,256.40 per month predicted sales revenue by being on the top of the search engine for these keyword terms. So I really wanted to just recap on the understanding of keyword research in this video, just in case you didn't see my last one. So these keywords that I chose, I talked about earlier in the past video, was folks are searching for an answer and they think they know what they want to search for. Well, with these broad terms like dentist in Charlottesville, Virginia, folks are clearly looking for a dentist in Charlottesville, Virginia. There's different services that dentists offer. I'm not a professional whenever it comes to dentistry, but I am focusing my effort and my energy towards helping out a Fort Worth dentist. This is, for me, I feel passionate about it because I've been working on SEO for my own site for a few years now. I've had some success with web design clients, but I'm really pushing forward to help out other people, whether that's a dentist, carpenter, chiropractor, tattoo artist. But I really want to push forward with this video series with dentistry and Fort Worth SEO practices. I really want to go ahead and just go far out with Charlottesville, Virginia, because Charlottesville is pretty far away from here. So as we see here on this keyword term, dentist in Charlottesville, Virginia, this is the highest average monthly search term that I decided to choose, with an average monthly search of 590 searches per month. The average, the traffic value is $1,000, about $1,600 bucks. But we're not really paying too much attention to that. What I want to focus on here is the keyword difficulty and the competition, because we can talk numbers all day about being on the top for an average search amount, but if you don't really know who the big dogs are and you're the underdog, so for instance, this site that I'm doing right here, this is a new company, barracksroaddentalcare.com. I'm going to analyze their site. I'm going to show you their backlinks. I'm going to show you the metrics, what it is I'm looking at, and I'm going to go through the competition, compare and match and mismatch and align and form distinctions between what builds trust, authoritativeness, organicness, and what can really help this company. This is an arbitrary business. I'm not doing business for this company, but I do want to provide this video for educational purposes for those who may be interested in what's going on in John's mind regarding a potential client like this, because I want this to be as real world and over the shoulder as possible. So we go here, and this is the most difficult keyword. So I just wanted to also be straightforward with the cost. How much would something like this cost? Everyone always asks, like, hey, so how much does SEO cost? Well, it varies. It very much depends on the different type of client, what their site is like. And I said earlier, this is a brand new site. This is a baby site. And I just want to be upfront. For this term right here, dentist in Charlottesville, Virginia, I would be charging about $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month for these folks to rank in 6 to 12. I'd say about 8 to 12 months, these guys will be on the top of the search engines for the keyword terms that I had lined up over here on this table. But without further ado, I want to continue and talk about the metrics of the competition. We really want to go ahead and tear down the competition and dominate the search engines. That's all we do. It's all we're good at. That's what I strive to be excellent as. So, as we can see here, I derived this. I got this from SERP.net. This is a tool that I use. I love using it. Dentist in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's about average. And these are the top 3 big dogs right here. This is really what I want to talk about today. This is the meat and the potatoes, I guess you can say. So I'm looking at this, and these are different metrics that different SEOs like myself use to gauge trust and the push of juice on search engine result pages. This is for their root domains. So a root domain is like a unique resource location, a URL where someone visits google.com, right? So this right here is blueridgefamilydentistry.com. They have a site SERP rank of 3.86, similar web of 4 million, socials right here 260, Moz rank of 310, domain authority of 21, page authority of 31, with 100 links, 28 referring domains from 0 government, 0 educational links, and their trust flow is 17 and their citation flow is 12. So you may be asking yourself, like, what is all this? What are all these numbers? Yeah, don't worry about it. I will go further, deeper in depth, and I'm going to continue to layer understanding with these metrics and what they mean to me. But I do want to keep it brief because a lot of how I operate is I want to keep my practices and my strategies to myself. So I know I'm not sharing everything with you, but I am sharing lots of helpful information for you to be able to, if you're a dentist, to be interested to work with me, to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you're interested in this content I'm creating right now. So we're going through here, and I'm going to compare these 3 big dogs right here. This is sbilesmiles.com, getaperfectsmile.com, and we're just going to start gauging these right here. So look, these guys have 100 links, 82 links, 98 links. These are the referring domains. These are like the friends, I guess you could say, that are being sent towards their site. So on their portfolio, they have like Bob's Dentists, bobsdentistry.com. That's pointing towards blueridgefamilydentistry.com. These guys have 28, these guys have 44, these guys have 39. If we go down into the 4th one, then we see that 28 domains are actually being pointed towards this 4th one. But let's go ahead and analyze Blue Ridge Family Dentistry. So this is actually the barracksroaddentalcare.com. So whenever we're looking at this site right here, we can see it's brand spanking new. 0 backlinks, 0 unique domains with 0 unique IPs. So like, this is very new. They have no links pointing towards their site, and this can be either a really good thing, which I like to work with clean slates, or it could just be something where you need to build some initial velocity and terminal velocity in order to really get things going and rolling with this site. One of my first piece of advice that I would offer with this business is make sure their Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, maybe even TikTok, social media sites are active and you have branded links on those social media platforms. Reason being is you want to have that establishment of social media trust that indexes on Google. So I talked about earlier was indexation and crawlability. So spiders crawl the web, then Google, those spiders will index sites, URLs, where if you search something for a branded anchor text, so let's go here on Barracks Road Dental Care. For pre-established trust that's already built towards them is they have a Yelp site. Dentist Ranks, this appears to be a directory site. Simply Hire, this is a hiring website. I would also consider it like a sort of directory of a sense. Yellow Pages, directory, Snag a Job, a lot like Simply Hired. So these are a lot like directories. It's a newly formed website, Snag a Job. Dental associations, I very much consider this like a regular link, trusted link that ought to be indexed pretty soon. And I'm just looking and seeing if they have pre-established trust. So that would be the first thing that I would really say to help out. My word of advice, my analysis recommendation is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Get those things rocking and rolling. Get yourself some YouTube videos. I'm sure there's someone who's tech savvy within your team at barracksroaddentalcare.com who can really set those up for you. And then we go to the competition. So this is really what the video is about. I'm going to go through and I'm going to talk about everything that I think about whenever I look at competition in terms of backlink analysis. So we have BlueRidgeFamilyDentistry.com. We have SERP.net, Moz, and Majestic. These are three different aggregators right here. So Moz, they pull from different spiders. They pull from different spiders. Then we have Majestics. They have their own spiders too. And then we got SERP.net. They got their own spiders too. So what I'm looking at right here is we got from Majestic 28 unique domains with www. So that's 100 backlinks. Without www, we have 35. So these folks don't have a lot of links that are really being pointed towards their site. I would honestly really consider these guys having a very low amount of links. Given the knowledge that I understand and the secret sauce that I have, really building out trustable domains, or what I like to consider friends that talk about your site, ranking for this would, for me, at $2,900 a month would be an absolute breeze. I'm telling you the price straight up right now because it's how much it would cost to get it handled. Pretty easy. What I'm going through here is I'm just looking and seeing the topical trust flow. Business, regional North America, reference museums. Doesn't really matter to me. What I'm going and I'm doing is I'm looking and saying how many domains I have and the backlinks that are being pointed towards it. Something I'm also keeping in context is the age of the site. The older the site is, the higher trust these sites will automatically have. So there's Blue Ridge Family Dentistry. I'm going here. I'm going to start talking fast here. So cvilessmiles.com. You can always rewind the video if I'm talking a bit too fast or I'm going a little bit out of context. I don't want to try to lose you or anything, but what I'm going to talk here is highly advanced SEO backlink understanding. These folks, 44 domains, 82, they have roughly the same amount of domains. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to metrics here, going to metrics on this next one, getaperfectsmile.com, 53 unique domains, and I'm going to the metrics. And what I'm doing here is I'm forming matches. These guys have a very prevalent social media presence with Blue Ridge Family Dentistry. And as we see here with Barracks Road Dental Care, these guys just started up, so I know they're not going to have social media followers or any of that because we just did the brand and anchor search on Google and we didn't really find anything. So while that page loads, let's go ahead and just talk about the competition. They're using WordPress. I'm going through and I'm looking here. What is the content management system? I would assume that these guys are using WordPress also. These guys may also be using WordPress. But as you can see here, this site is 23 years old. This one's 20 years old. And this one's 15 years old. So these guys have aged trust. That's one of the main things that I'm looking at here. They may not have a lot of links that are being pointed towards them, but that age is really helping them out. Majestic is reporting that the folks over at Blue Ridge Family Dentistry have 100 backlinks, 28 referring for the www. They got a little bit more juice without the www, so that's something that I just like to keep in mind. Is it mobile friendly? Mobile friendliness, I've talked in a previous video. Mobile friendliness helps users and the experience. Your users will stay on your page longer. So they got a pretty slick looking site. These folks have a mobile friendly website also. Another recommendation I would make for the folks at Barracks is having a website that's mobile friendly. They do have a mobile friendly website. That's good. And these folks have mobile friendly websites also. Cool. So the next thing that I'm doing here is I'm analyzing the trust flow. The trust that's coming from links to Blue Ridge Family Dentistry. It's going to the site. Then we got the trust that's being pointed over to the folks at svilesmile.com. So they got a lot of low-level links that are being pointed towards them. A lot of low-level links that are pointing towards them too. And a lot of low-level links being pointed towards them. But here's what I want to do. I want to just analyze the top guy first for Blue Ridge Family Dentistry. This is the guy that's getting the majority of the traffic for this competitive keyword. So we're going to go through and I want to analyze the link age. So how old are the links that are being pointed towards this site? At first glance, it appears around 2017 they started getting SEO work done. And now their links are starting to exponentially increase. Anchor text portfolio. I'm jumping around with this backlink analysis. I'm going to do a lot more videos about backlink analysis. This is one of my favorite things to do with SEO, and it's also a foundation that helps rank websites on the search engines. It's what I look for whenever I purchase websites. It's what I do whenever I understand competition. So basically, what is anchor text? Whenever I look at anchor text, I see porcelain veneers Charlottesville, Blue Ridge Family Dentistry. 5 ways to keep your gums healthy, Charlottesville, Virginia. Porcelain versus composite veneers, Blue Ridge Family Dentistry. Then we have some branded anchor text, more branded. And I would mostly consider the majority of their anchor text branded anchor text. They have blogs, and their blogs are being linked back to from other authority sites. 5 ways to keep your gums healthy, Charlottesville, VA. Porcelain versus composite veneers, Blue Ridge Family Dentistry. Porcelain veneers, Charlottesville. So these are branded anchor text because it includes the branded ink, it includes the brand name and the anchor. I'm going to see how many of these domains have particular anchor text. The importance of this is because whenever I build out backlinks, I want to ensure that if I'm building a new portfolio for a brand, I want to focus on I want to start sending anchor text that looks like this, like blueridgefamilydentistry.com, http://blueridgefamilydentistry.com, http://www.blueridgefamilydentistry.com, www.blueridgefamilydentistry.com. And I just really want to have variations where the majority of the portfolio is branded anchor text. I'd rather not, from a white hat, gray hat, black hat SEO understanding, the white hat way is creating branded anchor text. The black hat way is basically targeting after keywords. So I'm going to continue to talk about this a little bit more because I know this may be a blurry concept for people who don't understand SEO very well, but I want to continue to consolidate on the clarity aspect of understanding what's on my mind with the competition. I'm really just analyzing their sites to a T. And with these folks here at Blue Ridge Family Dentistry, there are other factors to include that I keep in mind when I help businesses rank on search engines. So here's the thing it is. Whenever I go here, I'm looking at blueridgefamilydentistry.com. These are all the sites that are being pointed towards their website. Avenue.org, health.htm. So I just want to say that this has been aggregated from serped.net, and these are the sites that are pointing towards the top dog, blueridgefamilydentistry.com. They don't really have too many powerful, trustful websites, which I find to be incredibly easy to rank for. Like, these guys at $2,900 a month can easily rank within 8 to 12 months utilizing reverse sink or swim methods. And this is what I want to talk about right here too. So I want to open up my notepad. So really what we're doing right now is we're talking about what are the backlink portfolios for top ranking Charlottesville, Virginia sites for dentists in Charlottesville, VA on Google, this term. What else do the top ranking sites rank for? What is the buyer intention per phrase? And how many authority sites are ranking for medium difficulty keywords? How can momentum, I think autocorrect got me there. How can momentum be built on pre-existing foundations of trust, authoritativeness, and relevancy? What sort of strategies and tactics are to be implemented for https://www.barracksroaddentalcare.com? So what I'm looking for here is I'm looking through all this and I'm saying, all right, like these guys don't really have very many powerful websites that are being sent to them. It almost looks like some of their stuff is like spammy or just like cloned sites that are most likely dead. So let's see, I'm going to click on this and I can almost guarantee you that this is not a live link. By the way that it looks, I can almost put $10 on it. If I lose $10, oh wow, okay, so yeah, it is on. So yeah, this does look like it's kind of manipulated, like someone's using SEO for this. Cool. And these are specific sites right here. So like drjack.world, audience.pics, and I'm just looking and seeing how trustful these links are that are being pointed towards their site, and what's the anchor text. Which most of these are branded anchor text, which is good. I don't see anything for like chiropractor business or doggy daycare in Dallas. And the recommendation basically, I want to close this video off because I feel like I'm just going off on different tangents. What is really on my mind right now is understanding the competition and the amount of juice that's being pointed towards them. So we looked at this guy right here, and a lot of their links, no offense to them, this is for educational purposes, but their links are laughable. They don't have very many links, I think like 40, 50 domains, and for me, working with a dentist, I'd say about 6 to 7 links or 6 to 7 domains per week would be my strategy on how I would send these links out. Maybe I'd start off a little bit soft with a new brand, but about 6 to 7 trusted domains per week. You know, I'd say in about a solid 2 to 3 months, these folks over here can easily outrank for this keyword. Just really profit, make about an additional $10,000 sales revenue per month by getting those being on the top of the search engine for the terminology. I may do another video on the competition backlink analysis because there's a lot of different factors to include. But I just wanted to share what was on my mind. In terms of Fort Worth SEO practices for Charlottesville VA dentists. I wanted to use a different city. Next, or tomorrow, I may choose a different city, maybe a different country, London or something. But I just wanted to talk about dental practices and just understanding the top dogs, their links, and having an example site and just pulling up, okay, so this is what a baby site looks like. This is how you would build it up. What would I recommend? This is how I would build the links. You know, basically just by sending trusted links towards their site that are relevant and authoritative. And I would just continue to utilize that methodology and have a framework of communication and trust to share like, hey, this is what I'm doing. and I would record it like via screenshots and then just send it over to the client. But I just wanted to record this video to share what was on my mind in regarding this aspect. If you had questions, comments, or concerns, or if you like my video, send me a like or a subscribe. And yeah, I will offer you a complimentary SEO analysis video if you're interested. Just go to my discovery form at https://JEBSEO.com/discovery-form. I'm going to call it off on this video today, and tomorrow we'll do a part 3 for competition backlink analysis. Maybe I'll do competition on-page analysis. That's what we'll do for tomorrow. For tomorrow will be competition on-page analysis. I'll touch a little bit on the keyword research, some more on the backlink analysis for maybe the second big dog, and then I'll go ahead and delve into on-page. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who watched this. Give it a like, a subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.